Hi, um, so my name is Tiger, and I'm going to be making a tutorial on making a screenshot edit. So I have here my background here, and then what I'm going to be making an edit of, which is just a pose of Pearl, and that was had a transparent background, so I put in my own background. So I'm going to be showing you kind of how I do screenshot edits. I'm not an expert. There's, more than just one way, so this is just how I do it. So first I like to start off getting the circle for the head, just so I can place things a bit easier. It doesn't have to be correct. Just make sure you draw on the right layer. Now I'm just using a pencil tool. I'm just going to add some rough guidelines, but most of it, these are pretty easy once you got an idea of what you're doing, which is it takes a little while to understand just the style, but it's not that hard once you've practiced a few times. So now we have the head, and I'm going to go in with the body, and I'm just sketching. I'm not trying to make the perfect outline right now. Just want to sketch it, and then so I can sketch over my character once I got all the stuff, just the base in. I'm just gonna... Alright, so I just cut to when I had the base down. So the next part is taking your character references and just putting them in. So I'm using Koi Pearl, or Misio as I call her. So drawing that her gem right about here. So we're just gonna make a circle. And that's just gonna represent where that goes. Her outfit's pretty simple. Gotta do a diamond. Take her off. And the sleeves. Don't worry about the sketch being perfect. It doesn't need to be. You can... This is where you fix things, change things, take away, add. Like here, I'm just gonna raise that a little bit. Bring them together. I like to constantly just erase whatever I'm going over, just so I can see it. Next, this is pretty simple. Little sash, bow. So, and you need to add layers, take away layers, whatever works. I have to draw in the skirt part. I'm gonna, line it after. which I'll talk about. Because the style, the line art has a certain style to it. So, if I'm like to sketch in different colors that aren't black, so you can use what colors you need to use, but I like mixing and matching just so I can see different parts a bit easier. So like here with the shoes, she's got these ballet slippers that are tied up. I have to see exactly where they are, even though it's going to be underneath the skirt. I'm going to leave that. Just need to be able to tell where my lines will have to go later. Then that's the clothes, and now the hair, especially for her, the hair can be different for, you know, different characters. Lucky enough, Misu is just 2 blobs of water, so as long as I get the shape of it, it's just water. Different hairs, just, I can't really tell you the right or wrong way to do it. Not in this video, because this character really doesn't have much for hair. So it sure looks blobby. There we go. So, got that. Now we can go in with our whatever lining pen you use. So, bring this back. I like to try and match the size. So I have a pretty good size here, so, 3.0. So, the liner for Steven Universe has a little bit of line weight. There's not a whole lot of line weight. You just need to make sure that one end tapers. So, I'm just turning on my pen stabilizer. Just gonna go in. And you can, be checking so it doesn't fully close. So you can erase it, make it more, to the right portions. One of my space heaters picking up sound on my mic. Oh well. So I'm putting the hand over the hair. That's how the original pose has it. That's good. colors are always pretty tricky for me. But then again, hands are just always hard. So there you go. So I just suggest doing sketches. I'm sketching. I can touch the eraser. Just doing a sketch over instead of going straight into the line art. That's what I started out doing. It worked, but it wasn't the greatest. I think I could have done so much better if I had just did a sketch first. I'm probably just gonna time lapse through some of this. Okay, so now is the recording? Okay. Now we're going to go on to the face. So I'm actually going to use a slightly smaller pen for the face. I'm just going to change the expression, which is pretty simple to do, especially if it's just a line. So I just don't even finish the hair. So let's just do that. If anyone finds this useful, please let me know, because it's probably not the greatest tutorial out there, but it's a tutorial and I'm trying. If there's any other tutorials you want to see from me, just let me know. I'll try my best to make that, but I can't really guarantee anything. Like, there goes the washing machine. Like, wanting to take one character and kind of mush it together with another character, I could probably show how to do that, because I've done that. So I'm just gonna go in and fix up a few things. Don't know if that looks better or worse. Kind of weird talking to yourself in your room. Usually I live stream, so this is different. Okay, well, that looks better. Alright, so now we're going to go into the coloring. So, since I already have got my references pulled up, and make a new layer. So I'm going to start just with the skin. I'm going to hide that layer. I'm going to take my round brush, shrink it. I just like to outline. I have trouble seeing because of the background I'm using, so I'm just gonna that so I can see better. So the coloring, it's pretty simple. Excuse me. It's mostly just flat colors, so you don't really have to worry about shading. The line art is mostly just black. There's some cases where it is colored, but it's mostly just black. So you can pretty much get away with it. With Misu here, I mostly, but I color her with water, so it just helps it add that effect to make it look like the way it's supposed to look like. So, and I can quickly show how to do shading. I'm not a master at it, at how the show does shading, but it's pretty simple as well. You just kind of need to know how lights and shadows work, basically. So, probably just time lapse again. Alright, so now this got the skin, and let's do the hair because that's the order of things I usually do it in. Just gonna select the color. Now the colors I'm using when I do the screenshot edits for her are not the exact same colors as her reference. I pulled the colors from the show just so I can easily match how their style of water. So, in case you're wondering. Her hair was the hardest to, one of the hardest ones to figure out because it's not just normal hair. It's made out of water. So, have to, consider these things. You have to consider details about the character, like the hair. If the hair is two colors, how are you going to blend them together? So, I just do what I normally do for ombres when I do this style. I haven't really seen examples of the show of like an ombre, so I have to bluff it. I did not mean to unselect that. So now we got the hair. I'm going to add in the shadow bit. So take that color. I'm going to put it inside. I'm going to make it a little bigger. Inside the hair. This part. And I'm going to do the same that side. And down here. Got that. Shrink that a bit. Now I'm going to add the highlights. This is when it's important to try to figure out where the lighting is. Because in my background, I know it's coming from up here. But, you know, glider reflect does stuff with light, so. Got that in. Merge. There we go. Now we're going to go on to our clothes. Which I'll probably just time lapse through because it's basically the same thing. There's nothing different about it. So. Right, so I got the flat colors put in. So, of course, our dress is not just the one color, it's multiple colors. So, I'm going to lock the layer and grab my other colors and start filling them in. It's pretty simple. Don't have a clipping mask on Sketchbook, so just gotta make do with what I got, which is annoying, but oh well. Luckily enough, this is pretty simple. It's 2 colors, 3 technically, yeah, include the white. Her color palette's pretty easy. That's why I like it. I like making my characters as simple. I like simple characters. Not a whole lot of detail. Because then it's easier to draw them. And I like to keep in mind, like, oh, you know, animation. You have to keep character designs pretty simple in animation. If you're doing 2D and you have to redraw everything, you're not using a puppet. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all her clothes. So now let's do the gem, which is not shown in this particular reference of the screenshot I already did. So I'm just going to grab the orange and go in, color, and then I lock it again, and then I'm going to add the white. And there you go. You can call that a gem. That's a gem. So, there's that in with the clothes. Now I take the layer and lock it. I'm going to color in. I do this ever so carefully. I like colored line arts. Leaving it black like this kind of annoys me. I just want to color it, make it look soft, a bit more natural, but oh well. Do it to the hair, and that's pretty satisfying. I find coloring line art satisfying. makes it feel more complete, and there goes the washing machine again. So yeah. Yeah, but I'm open to ideas. I want to do more speed paints. So I want to try to post a bit more to my YouTube channel. Hopefully that will happen. Maybe. I'm definitely trying to do more things, branch out. So I'll just see how that goes. So there we go. Now to fix. So yeah. So that's basically it. At least, you know, for this. So Pearl's still in the back there. Let's bring her. Alright, so the video stopped recording and corrupted, but thankfully I got it back, so we don't have to worry about that. So, gonna throw a pearl in. So basically, the line art's not really accurate, but it looks fine. It looks great. So that's basically it. So if you want me to do a background tutorial, just let me know. Those are a little more tricky. Wouldn't be showing you how to do particularly this one. I can try to show you how to do a simpler one that I've done, maybe. I'll try. So just let me know if that's what you want. Alright, it's the end of this video, so bye.